This is such a wonky angle. Do we have a box or something out there?
What?
So is there a box of any kind? Like, I need something that's gonna like bring this right face with. Hey, thanks for joining. We're gonna be doing energy work today. Let me see. Hey, thanks for joining. You ready for some energy work today? Welcome in. I'm inviting a few people and we're going to get started and see about, we're going to be doing some energy work today, but I'm trying to get my, my phone high enough so I'm not looking down for the whole time. How are you doing today? And then I got to invite some people in here. Thank you so much for the likes. Okay, I'm working it out unapologetically. Welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'll be right back. Okay, let me see if that gets it to the right height. Welcome. Hey, Jill. Thanks for the follow. Okay, that's way better. All right. It is way better. I'm almost there. Ooh, why is that wet? What? I don't know. I touched it. The cat's trying to kill me, y'all. Okay. All right. I was trying to get this camera to the right height because, hi, Yvette. I'm going to stand up to do some demonstrations and to teach you guys some new energy techniques. And I had some notes. These last few days, let me tell you, retrograde has been kicking my ass. Retrograde's been kicking my ass. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So today we are doing some energy work, but we're going to be doing energy work that allows for money to flow, that increases our ability to call in money and all that good stuff. The heat. Oh my God, I'm going to be in here cooking. Go ahead if you're cold. I don't want you to be cold. Hey, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining. So if you guys are here, did you guys see my Will Dave? Hey, thanks for the likes. And Odell, welcome in. So, hey, Sarah. If you guys saw my video on energy, yeah? Is that what brought you here? Let me invite a few people. Hold on. All right. Hey, welcome in. So thank you. I love those. Thanks so much. Hey, Layla. So if you guys saw my energy videos, right? Yesterday when I went live twice yesterday. I was really teaching you how to lock your energy, and answering those questions. And if you still have questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. Learn Energy Tech Week, join the discussion. So today, though, I believe it was the energy one that I just was watching and saw you. We're live. Okay. So yesterday we were talking about just how to lock the energy, get your energy running forward, right? Because it makes it strong, which doesn't allow then for energy vampires and other people to siphon off of you, right? Or make you energetically weak. And that exercise fills energetic holes in your energy. And so, hi, special, spiritual, no, don't drag her. Be careful with her arms. Okay. Somebody's handle is y'all weird. I love it because I am a little bit. Probably a lot of it. But anyway, today I'm going to demonstrate, and I haven't made any videos about this yet, but today I'm going to actually demonstrate here in the live. Hey, Tori, baby, how you doing? It's been so long. Girl, I've been in TikTok live jail for like ever until this video started going viral. And then it was like, oh yeah, we'll send some people to your live. It's crazy. So these techniques I'm going to teach you today, though, are going to open up the channels and allow you to call in more money. Because, and the reason that it's going to do this is everything is energy, right? And I talk about this. I look so gray. Like, I'm not at home, y'all. I am visiting my kids. I finally moved far away. Not really, a couple hours away. But I got, one of my daughters is having a baby, and so I come out here and stay a week at a time. So anyway, that's a little better. But next month when I come, I'm going to have better lighting. Anyway, everything is energy, right? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Everything is energy, including money, right? Everything is energy, including money. So when you are, thank you. It is grandbaby number, she'll be grandbaby number 6. It's a girl. So look for that. I will probably do, whenever I have a grandbaby that's born, I do like this huge sale. So look for a February sale. Just, take note of that. I don't know what it's going to be yet. But yeah, I always do when a grandbaby's born. So anyway, these particular techniques will increase your ability to call in money, right? It aligns you with the energy and the frequency of money, and it will help you expand. So what I'm teaching you works great and will be like almost instantaneous if you don't have a lot of resistance or any blocks, right? Okay. All right. As long as I don't touch the table, I'm good. Okay. So if you don't have a lot of energetic blocks, it's going to be, I've had people like literally while I'm doing the work on them, their phone's going off and, hey, how you doing from Malaysia? Immediately, even while I'm doing energy work on them and teaching them the sessions, are teaching them the techniques, they get money notifications. Like it literally clears the way. If you have some blocks and say you're at a cap where you find it difficult to make more than, a couple of $1,000s a month in your business and things like that, these types of techniques will expand you so that you can allow more in. So it will increase income and your ability to call in money, regardless of where you start from. But the clearer you are and the more blocks you have moved out, the larger the flow, if that makes sense to you. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm doing very, very well. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? So what I want to do, can you guys all like comment money for me in the comments? That helps me. Like I said, I've been in TikTok jail for months. And so that helps to push this out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It'll help just push this out and make sure, TikTok knows like people are watching, people are engaging, so I don't have to go back to jail. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. So the first technique, and I have notes today because I don't want to forget. If you were on here yesterday, if you've been on my lives before, the energy starts to expand and lighten me, and I just I get all of these downloads, and I'm trying to share all this information. So I have the notes to kind of keep me on track today with you guys. So the first technique I want to that I want to share with you is, I was going to do the pulling money through you, but before we do pulling money through you, I think it's better to expand you, right? So if you have heard of living in the question, let me know, right? Because everything is energy. And when we speak, right, and when we are talking, we are commanding energy, like almost literally all the time, right? We command energy with our voice. So I know you've heard people say, don't speak about being poor, don't speak about bad things, don't speak that over your life. And I know that they do teach that, and well, I don't know if they teach it, but they say it in church, right? That part is very, very, very true. Words carry a vibration. Your voice carries a vibration. And so how you speak, because you can say, I mean, we've all experienced saying affirmations and nothing happens, right? Because you're saying it just in a passive way. But if you change that affirmation into a declaration, and the real difference is the knowingness and the certainty from which you speak, right? That's a different frequency. And so when you speak on from a higher frequency, which is a knowing and a definiteness and authority that you do have over your own energy, the energy that you're creating and your life, then what happens is the frequencies start to match it, and it creates a combustion, right? And then thank you for the follow. And then it starts to materialize. All right. So speaking in affirmation doesn't work if if it's done in a passive way. If you speak those affirmations, turn them into declarations and literally speak with authority and use your voice like out loud. A lot of people are like, I say it to myself. No, you need to speak it out loud. Create the vibration of the frequency with your voice. Okay. So I'm saying all that to say the first technique I'm going to teach you, though, is the idea of living in a question. People often will say, how does it get any worse than this? That literally, you are asking the universe. You are saying, show me. Show me how it can get worse, right? When it rains, it pours, because it will, because you're commanding it. So I want all of those times when you're asking questions like, why me? Why doesn't this work? How is this going to get any worse? Or it can't get any worse than this. It can. And the source universe, because we live in an attraction-based universe, it will show you that. If you flip it, it will show you that too. Okay? So I always say, how does it get better than this? How does it get better than this? I literally got a gift card from somebody like 4 years ago. 2 years ago, I finally decided to go and use it. And it was like, I don't know, for all the companies owned by Old Navy. So I go into Old Navy. They're having this huge sale, testing for food and such. They're having a huge sale. I have a gift card. I figure it's going to give me a discount. Everything I can find that I can fit, I put in the basket. I buy everything. I give them the card. I can't remember how much is on there. And literally, I got about $500 worth of clothes. And she was like, oh, 1 cent. Right? How does it get any better than this? And that's what I said when I handed over my 1 cent. And then I ended up getting free food that day. And then someone had sent me an early Christmas present, like all these things. No, even if things are bad, how does it get better? That expands you energetically. It expands you. So, does it only work if you're well rested, hydrated? Otherwise, I could. So, no, it doesn't only work if you are at an optimal place. How do we ock your energy, please? Yes, I will. I'll get to that. I'm gonna show this like the first two techniques on expanding and calling in money, and then I'll go in and refresh everybody on how to lock their energy. Thank you for the follow. You don't have to be at your optimum. Most of us are not at our optimum level, 100% of the time, not even 50% of the time. It can help you get to your optimum level though. Okay. So I'm giving you an example. How does it get any better than this? So when you get money or when a bill comes, how does it get any better than this? Lightens the intensity of your energetic field. It lightens the intensity of your energetic field. And then that allows things to flow, right? And we're all energy. Everything is energy, but you need space to flow. If you're compacted, shit's not flowing. So money's not going to flow to you. Health is not going to flow to you. Happiness is not going to flow. There's nowhere for it to go. So living in a question expands you. How does it get any better than this? What are all the possibilities that I'm not seeing? How can this be paid? How can I get more money? How can I receive what I want? How can this is what I ask. What energy can I be to receive what it is that I desire? What frequency do I need to be on so that I can have such and such? What frequency do I need to be on so that this gets resolved? Okay. Those are all expansive. If you start asking expansive questions, I wake up, how does it get any better than this? And all of life flows to me with ease and joy and glory, like every day, 10 times each, every morning, and as I'm falling asleep, right? Those expand. I know, is there a sway test reliable in your opinion? A sway test? You mean using your body? I'm not sure about that name because it's not a term I use. But if you describe it, I'll definitely answer for you. Okay? So anyway, the expansion, right, of your energy. Yep, back and forth swaying, yes and no. Yes, right? I call it body calibration. When you first start, body calibration is not 100% reliable, right? Because you haven't used it and you don't know how to listen. But when you relax into it, and this is something that I'm going to be teaching this weekend, when you relax into it, you'll start to be able to listen to your body, right? Right now, we are accustomed to ignoring our bodies. So when you're ignoring it and then you're like, okay, give me an answer, it's going to give you an answer, but it's probably not going to be the right answer right out of the box. The way that you test and build this up is asking questions that you already know the answer to. Yes. Who are you? I can't see. But yes, it's like telekinesis, right? You calibrate your body based on things that you already know the answers to, definitive answers, right? My name is, my favorite color is, I'm allergic to, I'm this tall, I'm, this color, whatever, my hair is this color. Those things will start to calibrate your body. Sometimes our energy is running backwards to such a degree that your answers are backwards. Okay, I have several clients who started off, and when they first started calibrating, their yes was backwards, which was counterintuitive, and it disturbed them highly. So we had to retrain the body. Why is the energy running backwards? Okay, I'm going to pin this. I'm going to answer this question. You got more questions coming so faster than I can answer them. But if your yes is backwards, then then your energy is running backwards, and you've got to retrain the flow of your energy. What retrains the flow of your energy? This exercise, right? And all the different variations that I have been showing you guys. That's what makes the energy run forward. Your energy needs to be running forward, and it needs to be running cross from each other, right? It needs to crisscross, which is what's so important. And somebody else asked me about why your energy needs to be going forward, because it creates a balance from the hemispheres in your brain, right? So, and it is how you come here. When you first learn to crawl, right? It's right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, right? That's how you move. That's how you walk. That's how you crawl. That's the way our energy is supposed to be going. And that is what balances both hemispheres. My first time here, need recaps. I'm going to recap in like 5 minutes. Hi, Joanna. Why is it important? Okay. If your energy is running backwards, your nervous system is dysregulated, right? It will affect your thought processes. It affects your ability to relax, all of those things. When your energy is literally running forward, right, then you are no longer in survival mode. You experience less overwhelm. Leave the cat alone, baby. Right? When it's running backwards, you have more disassociation and things like that. So I hope that helps. That answered your question. So I'm going to reset the room now that we're almost at 40 people. Okay. Hi, Mateo. That's my grandson's name. I'm going to reset the room. So, excuse me, if you guys are new to me, I'm Goddess LaMeel. I do energy and womb work. And yesterday I was teaching on how to move your energy forward and lock your energy. Why? Because when your energy is moving forward and it is locked, it is harder for people to deplete your energy, right? You are not as exhausted. I don't know where that went. You're not as exhausted. You have better focus, and other people cannot drain you, right? It is a way to protect yourself from energy vampires. I also discussed that everybody that is an energy vampire, not every one of them is an energy vampire intentionally. Because if your energy is running forward and crosswards, and you are connected to touching or allowing people, especially children, in your space, and their energy is running backwards, that will still pull from you. That still depletes you. So locking your energy and then using the figure 8 that I demonstrated in one of the videos yesterday, helps you to lock other people, so they're not pulling so much from you, right? This figure 8, that infinity sign over people's energy, will help their energy run the way it's supposed to. Because if their energy is running the way that it's supposed to, it's not pulling from you, and you're locked, right? So now you're not depleting each other. And as to why it runs backwards, because your nervous system is fucked up, because we live in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn the majority of the time, because people are in overwhelm, because people are in stress, because people experience trauma that they never heal from. I'm just checking to make sure. So how do you make it run forward? So the way that you make it run forward is by doing the energy exercise. There are several variations, but you always want to have the exercises that are crossing your energy forward. Okay. And so I did demonstrate that fully. And I think somebody else asked me to demonstrate. You get conflicting results when you're not high, when you are, okay, so you're telling me you get conflicting results when you are hydrated or when you're not. Maybe if I put this over here, it'll be more stable. If you're tired, if you are dehydrated, yes, it can affect your results. However, if you are practiced and you are connected to your own body, you can still get accurate results even if you're not. So what are my thoughts on Reiki? I think it is amazing. I use it all the time. It was sort of a gift that I was given that I guess I've always had. So I didn't have to go through the initiations. When I actually took a class, they were like, oh, you already know. And I didn't know. It kind of came up in me. I had a daughter whose leg at the knee, because you know babies are not born with kneecaps. So her leg didn't bend down, it bent up, right, towards her nose. And of course I had her at home. And so they wrapped her leg to the other and was like, just leave it like this. And if it doesn't fix itself, then we'll probably have to like break and reset. And I was like, why would you have to break and reset? She doesn't even have a kneecap. And so, you know, they left me with my baby and I took her leg out and I just did Reiki on it for like the first 3 days. And then on her 3-day visit, you know, our doctor came to our house. I didn't have to go out. Her leg was fine. I don't even remember which one it was, but it was fine. So I know it works. My mother actually also gets Reiki done regularly. And it is one of the techniques that I use when I'm working with clients. So I think that it's amazing. Okay. Do you utilize mudras and any traditional Hindu, Buddhist energy work techniques? So here's the thing. Energy is energy, right? Regardless of what country you're in, where the essence of where you learned, whatever it is, energy is energy across the board. So I have seen people make comments on my videos like, oh, so-and-so taught that. I didn't even know who that person was, right? They were like, oh, this is somebody's technique. I've never heard of that in my life. People will say that the energy locking exercise, oh, that's like part of Tai Chi and whatever. I have never done Tai Chi or any of those things. I don't know, right? It's energy work. So regardless of regardless of where you learn it from, right? Some of the things are going to be the same because the way that you move and manipulate energy is the same. So no, I have not done any traditional Hindu. I don't have any experience in that. I do use mudras. And I learned mudras when I became traditional Hindu. I don't have any experience in that. I do use mudras. And I learned mudras when I became including my mama just tried to call me since I've been on here. I'm saying it's like the cause. Reiki is not the traditional technique. No matter how many energy I pull and it still doesn't happen. Can you elaborate? I'm not really sure what you're saying. It's totally fine to be, yeah. And that's exactly an intuitive energy worker. Right. So, but what I'm saying is that it's going to look like other stuff that you saw because how you move energy is how you move energy. Right. So, no, I didn't study with anyone in particular regarding energy work. Okay. So did I miss a question? Hold on. Mudras. Reiki is energy healing. Right. So I offer energy healing as a service, but Reiki has a very specific leave the cat alone, Raina. Leave her alone. has, a special protocol, right? When you're doing Reiki, but it is a form of energy healing. I was just curious if you ever wanted to try any traditional techniques, like maybe you learned something new. I'm always willing to learn something new. Energy flow forward, learn Reiki. Okay, so AI is putting these weird things into the chat. Reiki in the West uses super language. I'm not convinced, but to each their own. Yeah. Okay. All right. So where are we? Where am I now? We're at 44. So I'm going to teach you guys how to pull energy. Are you ready for that? Anybody in here, have you ever expanded? First of all, to move energy, remember I said in the beginning, the more expansive your energy is, the easier it is to move energy. For you to move energy and for somebody like me, either in person or remotely, to move your energy as well. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Declaring money. Yes. Okay. So do you see energy as well? Yes, I do. I have to make it a practice. Yes. The more you practice, the more you do the exercises, the stronger your energy is, and the less often you will have to do it, and the harder it is for people to penetrate it. Okay. But it is like bathing, right? We still always have to fucking brush your teeth and wash your ass. So, getting your energy running right and locking it is something you do need to do regularly. Super cool. Does it look for you? Okay, so I'm going to answer that question in a minute. I'm going to teach you guys, I want you guys to expand your energy, right? Because if you can expand your energy, then you can call things in and you can move things out. Came across my page like 2 years ago. Yeah, I had to repost it so I could call my tribe back in. I've been looking for y'all. Hi, Lisa. Okay. So the way that you take a deep breath, we breathe in through our nose and we breathe out through our mouths like we're blowing through a straw. Okay. Go in for 4, you hold for 4, and then you breathe out for 8. Right? It relaxes everything in the body, all the muscles, especially in the shoulders, like let everything go. In through the nose, hold for 4, and out through your mouth, like you're blowing out a straw. Have to be careful because TikTok will think I'm actually smoking something. Okay, so when your body is really relaxed, okay, envision your energy field, right? Envision your energy field. Now I want you to make your energy bigger than the room that you're in. Just expand out. Right? Once you're able to make it bigger than the room that you're in, make it bigger than the building that you're in. And expand, right? Now that you're bigger than your building, I want you to go bigger than the state that you live in. Now, typically, I take, so we see, you don't have to see it, right? You just need to be able to feel expansive. Feel expansive, Tori. And everywhere that you think that you cannot expand your energy or you can't see it and you can't feel it, we're going to uncreate, delete, and destroy all of that across all time, space, dimensions, and realities, right? Anything that you think is blocking you from being able to do this, I just want you to uncreate, delete, destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And I want you to just expand. The more expansive you are, the more that the energy can move. So now that you are relaxed and expanded, we want to connect from above and below. I just love you. She said, oh, shucks, I can feel it. Does this not interfere with other people's? No, it does not. You are infinite. And so are they. And there is space for everybody. The intention is not to impede on anybody else's personal biosphere, right? So there is nothing conflicting. You can pick a color, right? But you don't have to even imagine a color. It is just your energy field. Just expand. Breathe into your nose. You guys are overthinking it. Hold for 4. Breathe out. Relax your body. Let your mind relax. You know how to do this. I promise you. You know how to do this. And just expand your energy. If you see a color, beautiful. And if you don't, that is completely okay too. Expand yourself. You're an infinite being. So you can make yourself bigger than this planet. You can make yourself bigger than the galaxy. Just expand. Beautiful. I love purple. So it does take practice if you've never done it, because it's a new perspective, right? Just expand. Most people have ailments, they're aging, and they're having all kind of issues. Thank you for tapping the screen, because their aura is collapsing inwards. When you expand, it helps to move your aura. Your aura is literally the outermost ring of your personal biosphere, and you just expand. So now that you're expansive, I want you to think about money. I want you to think about money. Thank you for joining. Right? Now, when you thought about money, did your energy get smaller, or did it stay the same or get larger? Right? After you were expansive and you thought about the idea of money, what happened to your energy? Hey, sunshine. It got smaller, okay? And that is typical. That is typical. Okay, smaller, zapped it. Okay, so the beauty of this is that that's teaching you something about how you energetically engage with money, right? If you were expansive and you thought about money and then it shrunk, right? That means that you've got some issues around the idea and receiving money and engaging with money. Thank you for joining, right? So how do you fix that? Remember, we started with living in the question. Okay, and then the other one, I've said it, but we didn't really talk about it. The clearing statement. Because your energy. So I went into it a little bit and I got sidetracked. Remember, I said that's why I need notes, because I'll start talking and lose it. So you, when you are speaking, right, you're using your voice. No, they were out there and didn't. It raises your frequency and it commands. I saw the color white. Then I thought about money. When you thought about money. That's perfect. Sandra, perfect. So, speaking from authority, you need to be able to speak from a place of knowingness, right? You change your affirmations into declarations. And the difference is the authority, the knowingness that you are actually speaking from. So that knowingness is where you speak that clearing statement. The simple version, I see your awareness of muscle testing. And yes, thank you so much. You're awesome too. And so you use that knowingness to clear energy with your voice. It is something you do out loud, right? You use that frequency from your voice to clear. So the clearing statement is, the simplified clearing statement is uncreate, delete, uncreate, and dis-story. You're taking the story out of whatever it is that existed. Okay? So I uncreate, delete, and dis-story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Listen, I say this to people even when they're talking to me. I say when I catch myself spiraling in a direction I don't want to go in, because what you say and what you think affects how you vibrate. It affects your energy field. And your energy field essentially determines what you draw into you. So it is uncreate, delete, story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. So now we've expanded. Can you please repeat that? I'm taking notes. Okay. Uncreate, delete, story, like and story, because you're taking the story out of it, across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Hey, Diana, can you get on the live and put in the clearing statement in the chat? Your phone is dead. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, baby. So it is uncreate, delete, and story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Did you get it, honey? Shine bright. Okay. So when you expand your energy, thank you so much. Oh, you're not being a pain, love. I appreciate you taking notes and using the information. Okay, so you expand your energy, right? And you thought about money and your energy field collapsed. So everything that caused that collapse, I want you to uncreate, delete, and story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. It can be very vague. You don't have to know the specific thought or the why. Yes, the clearing statement, uncreate, delete, and story. Hey, Queen, across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Okay. Hey, CeeLo. Thumbs down. Thank you for the follow. Wow, you're giving us all the gold for free. Well, I'm giving you what's going to work for you. But imagine what is going to be in the class this weekend, right? So I am teaching a class this weekend. It's 2 days. And I'm really doing more than giving you tips. I am going to giving you the whole process, right? And we're going to be able to do a lot. You're going to leave being able to do a lot. And during that time, you're going to have some one-on-one time with me so we can work through any body aches, ailments, pains, and things like that. That information is, up here. It's the first option when you click up there. Yes, you have to speak it, right? And eventually when you get to a certain point, even your voice moves energy. Your voice moves energy. Okay. So now you've expanded, you collapsed. What caused the collapse? You don't even have to go into the specifics of why. Everything that collapses my energy around money, I uncreate, delete, and story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Okay. And I'm going to help move some of that energy. I'll be on my feet very soon. Absolutely. I'll look forward to it. Okay. So, asking that question around money, right? Baby, get down. Baby Raina, thank you. Okay, so anything that stresses you out about money, I want you to uncreate, delete, and story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Everywhere where you don't believe that you can have the money that you want to have, I want you to uncreate, delete, and story across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. All the places where you were told having money was negative, there wasn't enough money. Hi, Divine Nine. I want you to uncreate, delete, and story it across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Everything. She's closing the door for me. Everything that is collapsing your energy around money. I want you to uncreate it, delete, destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Let it all go. Take a deep, deep breath. Blow it out. And now expand your energy, right? Make it bigger than the room that you're in. Make it bigger than the building that you're in. Make it bigger than the state that you're in and the country. And just keep going. Make it bigger than the planet that you're on. And now I want you to think about money again. Do you have a collapse? If you do, you need to spend some time when we get off live clearing whatever is causing your collapse. If you're able to hold expansion, and even if you're not, you can still practice. While you, Lux Life, I love that name. While you are expanded, what I want you to do is call money, the energy of money. Call it to you. Call it and pull it into your body. Forward, from the back, from all the sides, from up, down, all around. Pull money into your body. And everywhere you think that you don't know how to do it, do we clear it all with the circle 8? No. I want you to just use the clearing statement. The circle 8 is going to help your energy flow the way it needs to flow. I think I need to do this offline. I'm too focused on taking notes. That's okay though. That's okay. So, and actually these lives, because I don't have music playing, I'm going to be putting them on my YouTube channel. So even if you just want to relax and engage and enjoy, you can. And then go to the YouTube channel, like at the end of the week, they'll be up there and you can, stop it, pause it, and do whatever you want to do with it. The clearing statement: I uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. It didn't collapse this time. Yay, Layla. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. So now that you've expanded and you can hold the field because you're clearing whatever it is that's collapsing you, call money in, right? I want you to call it in through your body. And here's a really quick exercise in the midst of that. When you first call in money, which direction does it come to you? Is it coming in from behind you, in front of you, from the sides of you, above you, or below you? Let me know in the comments. Joanna, it comes in from the sides. Okay. Anybody else? In the front. Very good. Okay. Anyone else? From the back. Okay. So I think I got all the fronts, the sides, the backs, right? So when you're calling money in and it's coming in, be unicorn. I love that name. When it's coming in from the sides like that, it's like you don't really know where money is going to come from, right? You're confused. It's like you're not able to see, where will my money come from, right? When it's coming in from the back, money is always something you had, not something you have. When you can feel it immediately coming from the front, mine is all over the place. When you can feel it coming in from the front, then yes, you know that there is the possibility of money coming ahead of you. Okay. The way that you get all the money to come into the now is that you are able to pull it in. So I want you to pull it from the left, from the right, from above, from below, from the front, from the back. Just imagine, and the bottom. There you go. Now see that, and that's really good. Most people don't feel it from the bottom, but when you feel it from the bottom, you know, like that is your stability, right? That's your foundation. Thank you so much. So pull the money in, right? Just feel it coming from the top. So that is like spiritually based. And that can be, it can work for you, or and it can work against you depending on, where you are spiritually and how you relate to that, right? Because if it can only come through godly means, you may not have all the money that you want to have if you feel like you are not living up to those godly means. Does that make sense? So everything that is, just clear it, uncreate, delete, and destroy. Everywhere where you think money has to show up in a very specific way, I want you to uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. All right. Now, everybody pulling it in, uncreate, delete. Yes. Everybody pulling in as much money as you can. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Now, notice that no matter how long we're pulling it, right? See? And here's the thing, Tori, I know that you're into spirituality, but doesn't necessarily have to be the only way. You don't have to be aligned with that. Your money doesn't have to be aligned with that. Okay, so everything that is, I just want you to uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, realities, good, bad, right, wrong, pod, pocs, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. So that was for you. So we're just going to clear all of that. Okay. Where was I? So now, if you notice, we're still pulling. Everybody keep pulling the money in, pull the money in, feel the energy of money. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Pull the money in. So now you've got all this money, but notice you are so infinite, right? That you have space for more and more money, right? There is no cap. More and more money can continuously come in. More and more money will continuously come in. You can hold as much as you can call. So now I want you to envision all of those energy streams turning into like little golden threads, right? So now, instead of it just being energy formed however it is it wants to form, turn them into golden threads. Could someone please repeat how to pull it in? Okay, so while everyone's turning their energy into golden threads, I'm going to repeat it for Bella. I want you to relax your body. So inhale to the count of 4, hold it, and then exhale to the count of 8, like you're blowing out of a straw. Inhale and exhale. We are completely relaxing the body. Okay. And now I want you to imagine your personal energy, and I want you to make it bigger than the room that you're in. And then make it bigger than the building that you're in. And now make it bigger than the state that you're in. And continue to expand until you have made your energy field bigger than the planet that you're on. And now I want you to imagine the energy of money, because money is energy, and I want you to pull it in to your body. Pull it in, pull it in. Just draw it into you from all directions, up, down, side to side, front and back. Just keep pulling the money into your body, right? Keep pulling it in, keep pulling it in. And now, hey, Victoria, Victoria Gardens, greetings. And now I want you to turn all of those streams of money, thank you, love, into golden threads. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Turn them into golden threads, okay? And I simply want you to give this declaration. Find the money and bring it to me. Take a deep breath and release. Okay? You can then follow with, how does it get any better than this? Show me the money. Any of the declarations that resonate with you that call money in. You can be as expansive as you want to be. Anything and anytime you start to feel doubt, Anytime you start to feel less expansive, take a deep breath and relax your body, expand out, and simply use the clearing statement. Anything that, hey, what is that? Gen X and Crystal, welcome in. Anything that is collapsing my energy right now, I uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Anything that is collapsing my energy right now, I uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. What's another one you can use? Everywhere where I'm not comfortable with calling in money, I'm going to uncreate, delete, and destroy it all across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Thank you for sharing the live. Anywhere I'm not comfortable with holding money. Thank you for the follow. I uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Okay. Anywhere where I bought my parents' stories and patterns behind money, uncreate it, delete it, destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Arts for Witches. Oh, I'm going to have to visit you. I like that name. Anywhere you bought stories from your parents, anywhere that you are reliving somebody else's money patterns, return to sender. Return to sender. 90% of what you think and 90% of what you feel is not even yours. It did not originate with you. The way that you start to really work through and clear space so that you can call in what you want is by getting rid of other people's shit. That is why I started with lock your fucking energy, okay? Because is the pressure around the upper part of your nose typical? So I wouldn't say it's typical. It is known, but here's what you do. All that sensation, everywhere you feel pressure, uncreate, delete, and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Everything creating this pressure. And if this pressure is not mine, return to sender with consciousness. Okay. We came here. The mother you were birthed through, she birthed you through her own programming. So all the programming that she had, you inherited that. She birthed you through her own programming. So all the programming that she had, you inherited that. Your environment, your family, you've been imprinted. So the way that you clear that, because you do need to clear it. And some people have a really weird sense of family, like, this is how we do, right? But if you are not like fucking millionaires and you are not already living your best life, clear that shit, because it's not serving you. Clear it, clear it, clear it constantly. Okay? Everything that this is, even when you have, like, I used to have anxiety, and I do get anxiety. I can be still triggered, right? Anxiety comes up, stress comes up, you clear that energy. Sometimes it's not yours. I have 8 children, right? And there's 5 grandkids, 1 on the way, which I'm excited about. But anyway, sometimes because they care about each other, one will act out the other one's emotions. Because when you love people and you're close to people, your body is intuitive, okay? So your body's going to try to heal the people around you that you care about. And so you may find that you are taking on their energy and their thoughts and their worry and their stress. I mean, literally, there was a time when I was just afraid. And it was like, I kind of feel like I'm afraid of life. And that's not really who I am. But the person that I was had spent some time with is kind of afraid of life. Well, return that to sender. And I always return it with consciousness attached. Oh, is it possible to carry an insecure relationship? Yeah, with money from your mother. Absolutely. You got it. You were imprinted with it, and then you were raised in it, right? So you've developed a belief system. What is a belief? A belief is simply a thought that you think over and over and over again. So how do you change a belief? You change your thoughts. So I'm not good with money. I'm not good in relationships. I, don't have the focus. I can't do this. Like all of those things, you need to uncreate it, delete it, and tell a new story. And you keep telling the story in the form of a declaration from a space of knowingness, and you heal the energy, right? You move the energy through your body. That changes the belief. And whatever you believe is what you get, right? When you are manifesting, we don't get how we feel or what we think about an idea, right? So like, oh, I want a new car. You don't get what you think about the car. You get how you feel about what you think about the car, which is why you have to change your beliefs, because what you think affects your emotions and your energy field, right? So thank you guys. I'm gonna send y'all some energy. Thank you so much for being here. And I still have 2 more and my hour is up. My alarm just went off, but I'm gonna come back on at 10 o'clock and I'm gonna finish and do 2 more actual physical energy workings with you guys to show you guys how to make space, calm the nervous system so that you can receive more money, right? They're money based. In the meantime, don't forget, right? You want to live in the question. You want to expand your energy. Thanks for the follow. And thank you. You too, love. And you want to clear anything that comes up for you that doesn't feel good, that makes you feel contracted. You want to clear all of those things. You have the power. Your body will heal itself if you give it the tools, if you give it what it needs. The energy will move and call in money. Spend all day calling in money. Go to bed tonight calling in money and spend all day tomorrow calling in money, and then come back and let me know what shows up for you guys. Okay? Yep, in 3 hours tonight. I'll be back. I'm going to go have dinner with my kids. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you later.